see isn't even half of the tragedy down in this island.
Puerto Rico in ruin. That's what many people dealing with the devastation from Maria are still witnessing. More than a week after the storm battered the island. Tonight, Eyewitness News is getting a first-hand look at the damage and the massive crowds at the airport in San Juan as people try to get out. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ukee Washington.
I'm Jessica Dean. Eyewitness News reporter Alicia Nieves left for Puerto Rico from Philadelphia early this morning. And tonight, she's in the midst of the devastation in Isla Verde. Alicia.
Well, Ukee and Jess, I'm standing near what is really just a speck on the scale of devastation here. It's this pile of trees that were just ripped from the roots. They were in the middle of the road here in Isla Verde. They've been pushed to this kind of pile here. But I pointed this out because my photographer Joe and I, when we were on the plane, one of the first things we noticed when we were landing was just the acres and acres of trees that were just brown. There wasn't a single leaf on those trees, and that's not what you're used to seeing when you think of Puerto Rico. We were getting on that plane and then we were landing, and we got here. There was a cheer from people on the plane, relief to get here. And then when we got in the airport, we saw what we have been seeing in videos, but this time firsthand. We saw a packed crowd of people there to the point where we had to just stop, put our bags out, and get some footage of this. I mean, we could not get through this crowd of people, and the sweltering heat, it's the one thing that we can't show you, but to feel it is a whole different thing. We were there for maybe 10 minutes just trying to talk to people in the airport, and we were just dripping in sweat. One woman actually ran up to us, and she is from the greater Philadelphia area. She's actually from Delaware, and she has been there at the airport trying to get back home. She's a tourist trying to get back home for 8 days now. But you know what her biggest concern was? It wasn't necessarily about trying to get back home, but trying to get us to understand how bad it really is here.
What they see isn't even half of the tragedy down in this island. This island was already stricken by the economy. Okay, so getting hit by a Category 5 hurricane just devastated. The truth is not being told. Okay, it's not being told. These people, these poor people out there aren't getting taken care of.
And now we have only been able to go about a mile away from the airport to where we're at in Isla Verde. We've been trying to set up and get situated here in Puerto Rico, but we can just say from our perspective, this kind of thing is not even close to some of the stuff that we have seen. We just haven't been able to stop and get footage of that stuff. So she doesn't appear to be kind of lying or exaggerating when she is saying kind of what we have seen is not even the full capacity. So many people have asked me to go into the center part of the country, or excuse me, the island, to try and show what's going on there, because that's not getting enough coverage right now.
And Alicia, what surprised you most since you've gotten there?
A lot. I think the reality of, we have been covering this story for days, we have been seeing the video, but the reality of actually being here and seeing it in person has been astonishing. But another thing really is that we have had people in between our live shots, and during our live shots you'll hear a honk of the horn, but people thanking us for being here, thanking us for coming down here and covering it. And I think I was expecting people to be saddened and disheartened, and they're just grateful. Whatever they have, they're grateful, and they're grateful that we're down here and that, you know, we're trying to give them more coverage and trying to understand what it is like to be in Puerto Rico right now.
And your reports will continue. Alicia and photographer Joe Connors, thank you so much.